guys. Good evening, guys. Welcome. How you guys doing? I hope everything is okay. So, guys, I just want to spend like 30 minutes, to talk about this whole thing happening on this going on the social media. All this dragging, they are dragging Mercy, they are dragging Percy, and I'm asking, is it because of this Percy ship? I don't understand what's actually going on. Of course, we can create boundaries without fighting. You can actually create boundaries without coming at each other. And I don't think it's the main persons, the main housemates involved now. I think this thing has to do with the fans. The fans are just the ones dragging, they are the ones saying lots of things. Honestly, even these housemates don't even have time. They don't even have time, but they are the fans. The fans are the ones going up and down, dragging these housemates. Like, I don't know. I saw Kid Wire's post where he was addressing his colleagues that this lifestyle may not really be for everybody. You can still be a celebrity without. So I don't understand why somebody, of course, media rounds has been going on, and somebody went on media round on her own media round. She had her own interview section. Yes. And after that, come and see everybody just after her. Is crocodile tears, is this one, is that one. The parties involved can still come out and say their own bit. The parties involved can still come out and say their own bit. Yeah, she was hurt. She felt betrayed. She felt hurt. And now she has come to say, okay, this is it. Yeah. She has come to say this is it. Of course, she's not even the one coming out to, you know, tell the whole public this is how it is. Oh, I was betrayed. Oh, it was an interview. It was an interview, and she was asked. Of course, she needed to give her honest reply. We all know is 72 days is not 2 days. Oh, lots and lots of things we are going on in the house. And it has been a normal thing. It's a norm that when they come out, they are going to be, of course, we, the viewers now, we that are outside, we are the ones watching them. Okay, they themselves don't even know what they are doing. They are just living like their everyday normal lives. Now, after watching them, they come out. So based on what we have seen, based on what we have watched, we are now going to, for those of them that schedule interviews and whatever with them, they are now asking them based on what they watched, based on what we the viewers saw on our screen. Now you're asking this person and you now expect the person not to answer, or the public or the world now expects this person not to say her truth. So I don't understand why someone will come and say, this was how I felt, to this was what happened to me, this was it, this was that. And everybody's just dragging her. Is crocodile tears, is this, is that. That even Ike had to send one tweet like that, and he had to put hashtag crocodile. And I said, is it how these housemates, do they have internal jealousies and envy? We can be friends though without, we can be acquaintances without being friends. They can be cool by creating boundaries. They can just create boundaries, but they are cool. So all these fans, what they are doing to their faves is not good, because we might just think it's just, but you guys are just kind of dealing with their emotional stability, kind of. Yeah, imagine the whole internet now is Angel and Messi. Angel and Mercy, both the ones that are true or both the ones that are not true. I was on a space last night, and the kind of things they were saying, I had to just leave. The kind of, they were just raining insults, insult up and down, insult. I was like, what is this now? These are supposed to be matured people. These are supposed to be people that elites, like people that are learned. So why all this? You guys can settle amicably. The problem is the fans, not even the so-called housemates. The problem is the fans. Hmm? They said there is nothing I've not seen. They called Messi names. They said, okay, I saw one comment. Somebody said she cannot even speak good English. Blah 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 blah. What is going on now? What is the problem? What is going on? Is it that the fans want a situation where these people tomorrow, of course, we don't even know where they're going to make up. That's one thing about them. You don't know who is the brand that is going to bring both of them in now, and before you know it, there is this collab or they are working together yet. So why would I just love Kidiwaya's whatever post today about all these things. He told his colleagues and he also posted to the fans. They shouldn't cause mental health issues for their faves. They shouldn't do that because they are just, it's the fans that are doing this thing. They are just dragging. Twitter space is everything. They are just, and I'm like, what is the problem? What is the problem? If I say I'm not happy the way you treated me, like I'm coming to say it, I felt betrayed, I felt this. What's there? What's there? What's there? Some persons are strong. Some persons are strong, while some persons are not. Maybe that's the way their own outburst of emotion may be through tears. Their tears will just start rolling down their cheek. They'll start crying and we see it happen. There are kids, maybe you see them fighting and you just call them, okay, you, what's going on? What happened? Why are you people fighting? Before that one will start explaining, that one will start crying. Some some people are like that. So because she felt betrayed, she felt, and she had to shed tears. It's coming from within. That's how she felt. It's not wrong by expressing how she feels. And people are now saying, yeah, Messi is a pretender, Messi is this, Messi. I'm not coming here to say Messi is perfect. Nobody is perfect though. She's not perfect. So how come all this is okay? Messi has been in the house. Messi has been in the house. I know sometimes she said she feels she's how did she say it? She said she feels um like they are scared of her or she's a threat. Yeah, I think that was the word she used. She feels she's a threat to them. That was what she said. She feels she's a threat to the other housemates. Now, okay, after that one, people said, for where, what? You've been there before, allow others to. It's a game. Big Brother know they've been there before. Why did he call them? He wouldn't have called Mercy. He wouldn't have called White Money. He wouldn't have invited some other housemates that came. Of course, it's a game. It's a game and it's a game. You can't tell somebody, you've been winning. No, why don't you wait for others to win? This is a game. It's a competition. Survival of the fittest. That's how it is. So people are like, she's been there before. We are not going to. But while they were in the house, all this dragging was kind of reduced to the barest minimum. So why is all these things happening now? And I want to ask, is it because of Pere? Is it because this girl found herself in a ship and probably people like Sisi said, no, it's going to end in room 101 and it's not ending in room 101. We are seeing that they are waxing stronger. These are two grown-ups for crying out loud. This is not Angel and Soma who are still in their 20s. These are adults now. These are adults that know what they want for tomorrow. So even if at the end of the day it doesn't work out, are they going to kill themselves? So why are people being on so much on this girl this time around? They are digging up lots and lots of things, and I keep asking why. I've never seen her drag Alex. They say she hated Alex so much. Alex, I say, where? All these things now, is it because of Perry? Has she come to mention anybody's name just because Messi came out of the house and someone got her back and they've been together, the ship is sailing. So people are like angry. People that thought is a fling. How come nobody's dragging Cross and Kim? Please, I really want to ask that question. How come nobody's dragging Cross and Kim? Very well, Jerry. Thank you so much for joining. How come nobody's dragging Cross and Kim? How come nobody's dragging what's Adekule and Venita? How come they're not being dragged? Right now, we can't even see more of them together. We don't know what's happening. I'm not interested. I'm not a BB Niger analyst. But I keep asking, why Mercy? She's not the only one that has gone on media rounds. Lots and lots of them have gone on media rounds. And they said all sorts of things. So why come to drag somebody? Is it just the media round? Is it just the betrayal stuff she said? Miss Soma, you're welcome. Thank you for the thumbs up. Is it just the betrayal stuff she said, or there is more to it? So, and I said, I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say, but I believe like matured people, you can set boundaries without violence. You can set boundaries without, you know, coming on social media to. And Messi hasn't even said anything. The only thing she said was, yeah, an interview was granted and she just poured out her heart. Now, they are dragging her. They are dragging her. They are saying she said she doesn't want to get married. She just want to have a child. They are saying all sorts of things. So is it not wrong for people make these people start hiding? They will not come out to say things because once they say it out, everybody will just take it. People will start attacking them. She never mentioned Angel's name herself. She was just talking generally. Of course, we knew it was Angel and Velita. And Angel, she mentioned that she was even the one that persuaded Angel. Angel didn't want to come in the first place. That Angel's mom had to even come out to I was like, why would this woman, even if she feels she's still very young, why would she come and put mouth in all these things? What are they protecting? What are they protecting? So guys, please. Yeah, thank you so much, Rufus. So, guys, please, I don't really understand. I don't really understand what's going on the social media. What's the bone of contention now? Is it Pere that is the problem now, or is it that is it that some people are jealous of some persons? I don't know. All of them are successful in their own way. I don't think there's any housemate that is not doing well to an extent. At least can feed himself, uh can solve their basic problems. So what's the issue? What's the problem? What's the problem? I don't understand what the problem is that everybody's just and that is why I'm praying. Oh, as an ardent Percy shipper, I'm praying and I'm hoping and I'm wishing that this thing really come to stay. This ship should just be consummated so that people will not have anything to say because if this ship sinks, hey, oh God, I trust Africans. Oh, if this ship sinks, it's going to be something else. So, and I don't pray to see that because, and thank God that Pere has been showing his support publicly. Yeah, he has been showing his support to Mercy. Even yesterday he's been showing his support. He's been there for her, just like Cross and Kim too. They are, their ship is also selling. So I don't know why Mercy's own is, or they felt Mercy will not get a man, or they never expected it to be Pere. I don't know, or they would have been more comfortable with Mercy and white money. Probably, oh, probably. Now, white money's ganga. I said, what is the problem? Did Mercy promise white money anything? White money was the one daydreaming. White money was the one wishing, seeing the future, walking down the aisle, doing the white Lambo stuff. It's the woman that knows whom her heart beats for. Okay, it's the woman that knows whom her heart beats for. And if you think you feel something for somebody, all you have to do is you come out plain and say it out. Then the person will give you an honest answer or an honest reply. If it's going to work out, if the person is interested, or if the person is not interested. It's not one-sided. It has to be mutual. It has to be mutual. I've seen someone that she has been with this person is a friend. Okay, she's about getting married now. This person is a friend from college till this guy loves this lady, but he has never really come out open to tell her. And she on her own is not thinking of anything because she just sees him as this is my classmate, this is my everything. We've known from back then in our universities, we've just been friends. And she's busy, moving out with other people, and now she's getting married. But this guy still feels hot. He still feels uh, rejected. He still feels, but he never came out open to tell someone, see, oh, you never came out open to say this. So may probably they would have preferred the white money and Mercy combo because they have the same tribe, and I don't understand. So now that is the general and Mercy. See the whole dragging. See the whole dragging. So that is why Percy shippers, you guys need to pray for them. You guys, because there are so many things attached to this whole thing. So many things are involved. White money is there, Alex is there, plus other accessory wahalas hanging here and there. So I don't think as matured people, as long as you've been in that house, even if you like be a Gen Z body, even if you're 20, Regina Daniels is just 23 and she's a mom. She's a mom of two kids. She's already running her home, managing her husband's businesses and hers. You guys can see the way she moves with women that are above 50, 40, older women. How old is she? So one should not just come and give us an excuse. Age is just a number. It has to do with experience. If you have someone who is 30 and that person has been locked up in a place without attending school, without doing some things, if they finally want the person to be in school at the age of 30, probably elementary school, yet the person is still going to be behaving like pupils. Of course, he's not going to behave like a student because he's not in high school already. He's still going to be behaving like pupils. So at times exposure influences one. At the tender age that they've joined the movie industry, it has already widened their horizon. They've experienced so much that even at that 18, they can do things that a 35-year-old cannot. They can, I don't know if you guys are getting what I'm saying. So as long as you've been to that Big Brother house, you've shown us yourself in on national TV. You're no longer a child. So we should not be giving excuses. They should learn to do things well. They should learn to do things correctly. There are so many housemates that have not been dragged. There are so many housemates that have not. In fact, somebody insulted me because of this Fina Perez stuff, which I even mentioned that something I got deep from the roots. Look at how the whole thing happened. This person was rooting and he decided to give her a treat. So, and in fact, I don't understand whether it's English that is people's problem, or they don't know how to use punctuation marks. And when they see that in a particular sentence, they can't be able to depict that this one is actually a question, this one is actually a statement. So you guys, I don't think these people, all these dragging that the fans, I'm not going to call my fave that she's the one doing all these things. Is the fans. Some fans are really taking some of these things so far. Too far. Kiddy where I said this lifestyle is not for everybody. The celebrity stuff is not for everybody. That you went to Big Brother, you got nominated, you came there. Doesn't This celebrity stuff is not for everybody because it comes with lots and lots of things. It's just like being a content creator. You get to a certain stage that even people don't know you, but they will be insulting you. You'll just be wondering the kind of insults, just the way we are talking about, the people will start reacting about as all these reaction videos. They will be talking about you like they know you from, like they are living with you in the same house. So to me, it doesn't really make sense to me that matured people I was just on that space yesterday. People were just throwing shades at each other because of your fave. Hey, see me see case. Your fave that is struggling to making their money. You don't know where they are going to meet. Tomorrow they go to Paris. They can see themselves there and make up. Tomorrow they go to Singapore. They go to, and you're here dragging people online. Does it make sense? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, please, guys. So please, if you're a Percy shipper, I just want you to radiate positivity. Radiate positivity. We are not in for any negative energy. Pere wrote something. He said he needs his peace of mind. In fact, he can't trade his peace for anything. So that ship should be a peaceful ship. We don't want trouble. We don't want vow. We don't want gbasgbos. We don't want wahala. We just want, let them do whatever thing they have to do with genuine supporters. They are not here to. I saw somebody wrote, anything Percy does, someone will say they copy them. Well, I beg, have you guys seen Messi with Perez dressing? Have you guys seen their collab? Have you guys seen the way they dress up, the matching outfits? Have you guys seen it? Does it look like kiddies own? Does it look like wearing rag jean and all those? No, now. So I don't think they should be in for competition. They are not competing with anybody. I do tell people there is no need for competition. And yesterday, Messi said so many things that beyond all the luxurious lifestyle, beyond all these things, there are things that are lacking. There are basic things we need in life. There are basic things we need in life. Forget, even if you have 10 cars, you can only use one at a time. Even if you have mansions all over Africa, even outside Africa, you can only stay in one at a time. You have 100 rooms, you can only sleep in one. You can only sleep in one at a time. So even if your closet is filled, your wardrobe is filled, you have a room in your house is filled with shoes, footwears of all kinds, you can only wear one at a time. So guys, I think there is beauty in simplicity. There is beauty in simplicity. I just hope that if they call them for reunion, I wish there's a way I can just reach out to people. This their reunion, they should be calling a mental health therapist or an expert or somebody that can just, instead of them saying what happened, this was what you did to me. Of course, it's okay. Oh, they need to bear it out. They need to empty whatever that they are holding in. But if they can still bring someone that can talk to them, that can tell them that there's really beauty in simplicity. Seriously, there is beauty in simplicity. There is one, let me just digress a little. There is a particular YouTuber that, she's just this simple person, judging from her background and everything. She's very simple. So other YouTubers will still be dragging her, use her for reaction. In fact, someone came out and said she's not professional. They said she's not doing this one, she doesn't dress well, she's living in a rented blah blah, she's doing this one, she's a big YouTuber, she has been on YouTube for years, she has a channel with over 1 million subscribers. The person I'm telling you has a beauty channel. Yet in all this, she just kept quiet till the right time. There was nothing they didn't say. They dragged this woman. Just recently, she came to tell people, she came to invite them to the opening of the grand opening of their hotel in Abuja. In fact, a lot of persons had to close their mouth. They had to just seal it. So there is beauty in simplicity. All this dragging, all this. She said, if she had wanted to buy bone straight, she can fill her room with it. If she had wanted to build duplexes, she can. But they had a goal, they had a vision, they had a target. So all these things they do, this, that, the other, they are dragging Mercy. She's this one, she's that one. You don't have to judge people. You don't have to judge people. Somebody like Ile Baye now, who went on excursion in Paris, like she said, you should know that, wow, this particular girl is not from a humble background or a home that is just managing. Some people are from humble background. Some people are just from, they are they in fact they are the ones striving to get there. So you cannot come and start dragging somebody. Some persons may have gone to college probably in their old age, after working, after serving here and there, working, doing all sorts of businesses. Now they're able to get money, and it's not about English. Oh, it's not about English. Someone that resides, a house help living with a rich family that resides in Lekki, or that resides in some part of South Africa where the elites and the rich stays. Of course, if she speaks, you'll be like, wow, you want to turn your back. She's a maid, though. MAID. She's a maid. Why? Because of the kind of, she may not really be brilliant, so she may not really be artist there, but because of the kind of environment she finds herself. It's just like being an African and you were raised in Europe. Yes, even if you were not born there, but that was where you like had majority of your lives. Like, of course, when you talk, we should look at someone like Ike. Experience, constant communication. So somebody cannot come and say, "Hey, Messi, she's not." You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't do that. There are persons who are brilliant, but because of that opportunity didn't really come for them at that time, for them to do what they would have loved to do, or for them to go to the kind of school they would have wished, or for them to, or probably even the environment they find themselves. So forget about being eloquent, being fluent, being this one, being that one. It doesn't really make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. Not be by speaking English, oh. Not be by speaking English. I'm not trying to say it's not good to be eloquent. It's not good to be um fluent. It's not good to use good vocal. Of course, if you know this international English language testing system, IELTS, for those of you that have written it or those of you that have kind of prepared for it, you guys will know that if you're preparing for IELTS, your English will change because you're now getting used to, you're now being accustomed to lots and lots of vocabularies. You're no longer using your everyday normal English. You're looking for words synonymous to the common one that you would have used on a daily basis. So somebody will not come and say, she's not expressive, she cannot speak, even your father cannot speak it. Please, nobody should judge her. Some people grew in the cities, while some people grew up in their villages. And probably it's their local dialect they speak, or yet, or it's pidgin. Even some of the baby Niger housemates, I don't know which season, was it last 2 years or yes, because I don't even know them by this their name season. It's just this year that I got so involved. I remember then they were using one crutch word, literally, I mean literally or something. Literally, that's that word goes somehow. Many of them were using that word even without knowing the meaning. Once they speak, that was 2 years ago. I was even surprised this time sef the thing really reduced so much. I was like, wow, this thing, be like say this word don comot for this people mouth. Every baby in Naija housemate, if you anybody that is talking will use literally. Some of them don't even know the meaning of the word. It's a crutch word. Some of the like absolutely. Somebody may just be using absolutely because you see the others are using it. They are speaking English. They are using absolutely. Do you know the meaning of absolutely? Do you know? Yeah, this time around now it is what it is. Even when the context does not match, it is what it is. Please, nobody should come and drag anybody at all. You speak English, oh, it's for you. You speak your local dialect. As long as you have a goal, you have a vision, you have your mission statement, you want to arrive at something, you want to get there, you have to, like she said, what people see is all this, but you don't know the hard work. You don't know since how many years. You don't know. The only thing people see now, wow, can you imagine? You don't know when that person was sleeping, having sleepless nights, sorry. You don't know when the person was like, moving from one place to another. You don't know the sacrifices they've made. So please, nobody should come and drag my faith. Whether she can speak English or she cannot speak English, they should not drag her. She's trying her best. What does it take? You can employ somebody to, it's not even, I think she mentioned she wants to go to Oxford. Yes, she can go there. She's got the money. So who has your English helped? English that you're speaking because you have people around you that know how to speak English. And because they're using words, you're constantly with them and you're improving yours. When they use some words, you just, imitate them and you're speaking. You're like fluent, eloquent, and people be like, wow. That you're fluent, you can speak English very well doesn't mean you're brilliant. It doesn't mean you can solve mathematics. It doesn't mean you're good at sciences. Even the arts, it doesn't mean you're good at them. So you don't just because of the way people speak. Look at Indians. Yeah, that's their accent. When they are speaking here, you'll be like, oh, God, that's how they are. That's how they speak. It's not this one, everybody's forming. I'm not going to mention one housemate's name, but I think he went somewhere and he was just speaking. I like, Why? Since when? Be your real self. Be your real self. Be your real self. There is growth is a process. You keep growing. You keep learning. And I think my general is going to do a lot for Mercy. Yeah. He's really going to do a lot because they are there to complement each other. They are there to help each other. As long as she's loyal, she's humble, she has a beautiful heart, she has a beautiful soul, the partner is always there for her. It's always there for her. If you're somebody that really been around kids, children, you mentor or you teach, you find out that if you see twins, twins, the normal identical twins, if you ask twin A question and twin A cannot really answer it, there is this impulse in twin B to help out. I don't know how many of you guys have experienced such before. Twin B want to. I don't know how that thing happens. Thank you so much, my dear. I don't know how that thing actually happens to them. There are this twin. You ask a twin A question, twin B. So that's what we're going to see between Perry and Mercy. Yes, if they continue with on the notes that they've started, being genuine, being real, he's going to be there helping the woman out. Yeah. If she's wrong, he corrects her. He is eloquent. He has very good command of English, and yeah, by the time they start, staying together, there'll be lots of improvement. And I think both of them just need to focus on themselves and get rid of all the noise, get rid of all the distraction. This is not the time to make friends. This is the time for them to stay focused, set their vision. They should, have a vision statement. By 2024, we should have had our family, Then what's the mission statement? We work towards our goal. We'll do this one, we'll do that one. That should just be their focus right now. Do away with all the distractions, do away with all the negativity, all the side talks, all the criticism, yeah, nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. Even Pere, they are dragging Pere. That how can you not know your wife's purse since he said it was a female bestie that ended his relationship? And he has a come, excuse me. So every time you go out, you go to the stores or you go pick something shoe, you come and tell your husband, I bought a new shoe today, I bought a new Poske. I beg oh. The married women here, please tell me. So all the posts you have in the house, your husband knows all of them. Is it possible? Women that are always buying, acquiring things. Of course, they didn't even see the post. It was the wife that saw it and he was like, is it not yours? Like, he said no. People are still dragging him. Oh. People are still dragging him. He's this, he's that. Please, let my Percy breathe. Let them breathe. Let them breathe. Let them stay focused on their goal, on their vision, on what they set to achieve. So that they will be fine, everyone will be fine. Then to me, I feel whatever it is, both your friend is always your friend, someone that's been there for you. And there is one thing in life, once like you've had a friend, you guys have shared deep things. I mean, same sex friend now, female friends, female besties, and you guys have shared some things. Even when you have issues, those things should still be respected. Yeah, they should be respected. If you have shared some deep things with anyone you call a friend, please don't go telling on that friend when there is a little problem. Yeah, don't go telling on that friend. And you can't just give up people that you've known because of just one thing. Now, someone is even helping Angel to drag, which is not okay. Which is not okay. Yeah. White money's fans are dragging, which is not okay. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you, Levi. Yeah, Jesus love all of us so much. Thank you, Derry. Yeah. So, like as I was saying, simplicity, there is beauty in simplicity. Yeah, there is beauty in simplicity. They even dragged her with this prayer stuff. They said they prayed. In fact, yesterday they had a prayer section before that party. They had a real prayer section before that party. So if just like Levi said, Jesus loves all of us. So at the end of the day, there is nothing much happening in this world around us. So there is beauty in simplicity. There's really beauty in simplicity. So when are we dragging? What are we dragging? Luxurious lifestyle. She bought this car. I need to buy. She went to Paris. I need to go. She went to this one. I need to. What's there? It's not supposed to be so at all. It's not supposed to be so. And the only advice, since Mercy came out to say that these are people that she can even call 3 a.m. to discuss with. These are people that she can even call. Thank you so much for that thumbs up. I really appreciate it. These are people that she can call at any time. So I feel if there is any problem, that's what makes one mature though. Forget about age. As long as they've been to that house and back, I don't believe in this Gen Z whatever. Gen Z body, Gen Z, and they're just tagging her as a baby. No, no, I don't believe in that. The level of exposure, things you've experienced in life, people you know, been with, yeah, they should be able to change the person's perception. Yeah, you should be able to change the person's perception about life and attitude towards life and whatever. So there is nothing much happening. There is nothing much happening. This celebrity lifestyle, the dragging, the doing this one is not necessary. The fans, honestly, I yesterday I wanted to like on my mic and say something, and I just said, well, no need. I just saw those people as are these people like, are they okay? Are they learned? Are they, because of the way they were talking and say, how can someone just wasting your time to, you're not preaching peace? They should be preaching peace. And that is what I want Percy shippers to be doing. We don't want negativity. We don't want any vase sort of, I don't want to, because of policies, okay? Yeah. VIO, yeah, violence, baby. Yeah. So we don't want that. We don't want anything that will drain anybody emotionally, because we might think that all these things are not really need. And when they imagine Ike putting up a tweet, women supporting women, not when it's their turn, then he now puts hashtag crocodile, hashtag queen maker. Like, are these people grown up at all? That's why Pere is mature. If Pere is matured, he's really a matured guy. In all this, here, he'll just come and be promoting his movies and just be talking about, just say, I need my peace. Good morning, everyone. Wish you a beautiful week, stuff. That's just what you see him post. Not all this. Well, I believe Messi has learned her lesson, and I really want this ship to sell higher than it is selling, because that's going to help her so much. It is going to help shaping her. It's going to help groom her, because if this thing now, this ship is being consummated now, let's say, even if they are not officially married, let's say to an extent they've gone to see Messi's family and all those stuff, at least you guys will see lots and lots of changes. At least you now know that you have a family to deal with and get rid of some of those accessory things hanging around your life that are not really, that are draining you emotionally, that are not bringing out the best in you. Because that's how to be a good friend, and that's anything that does not give you peace, anything that is not bringing out the best in you, anything that is not promoting your peace of mind. I think you should do away with it, because we have so many things to deal with. We have so many baggages, so many things to deal with. So you don't have to allow something that is not even adding value to your life to occupy a lot of space in your head or in your life, indirectly living rent free when they are supposed to be paying. They are living rent free in your head or in your heart or whatever, causing you sleepless nights. So just embrace positivity, embrace good things, always have positive people around you. Yes, always have positive people around you. um how do you know positive people? People that are real with you. They commend you when they have to, they criticize you when they have to. Okay, not those ones that know that, yeah, this thing is good, but they will never tell you it's good. I put up one on my shorts one time that you have that one friend that never tells you this thing is good. No matter how good what you're putting on is, that friend will never tell, will always have a way to say no, it doesn't fit, that kind of thing. So always surround yourself with positive people, because if you surround yourself with positive people, that's the kind of thing you'll be radiating. If you walk in a space where there is so much toxicity, toxic people around, always quarreling, you find out that will just be like your normal life. But if you walk in a space, or you surround yourself with people that love peace, people that don't want stress, people that's what you're going to radiate. So I believe that they know better. But what I don't want is, you can still create you can still create boundaries and still be cool. So for my messy, that is what I want. Create boundaries and still be cool with them. Yeah, as she has let everything out, is all gone. So the fans that are dragging, the fans that are causing problem, is not necessary. It's not necessary, please. It's not necessary. If you come to someone's page, you come to someone's YouTube, whatever, you come to someone's, whether Instagram or whether Facebook, whether Twitter or anything, always try as much as you can to preach peace. Always try as much as you can to be positive about everything. Imagine that the faves, all these fans are not dragging, causing problem. Of course, the housemates will look for a way to do what they will look. Yeah, the housemates will look for a way to okay, I want cross pair Mercy came to be friends. Okay, yeah, okay, imagine, in fact the fans are the problem. Imagine Cross and Perry coming out of the house. Immediately they came out of the house, almost all their media rounds, although they were like, they asked Perry about Cross, what Cross did to you, what Cross. In fact, it was all over social media. Perry leave Cross, Cross is not a loyal friend, Cross. So imagine that person coming out to see all those things. What other proof does the person need? You people have already, even without saying it, you people have already disintegrated, not even disintegrated, you people have already broken. Let me use this because you have broken it into pieces. So there is a way to still go about all these things. You can still create boundaries and still be friends since they are cool. Yeah, Cross, you're with your chemo. Pere is with Mercy. But for now, before that, they should just create boundaries and be cool. Yeah, they should just create boundaries and be cool, because Pere is already like, just be careful who you let in your circle. That's it. Who you let in your circle can make or mar you. It's very good to keep your circle small. When I uploaded a video on only quality people, maybe you guys can check it and watch. You make your circle small. Yeah, you make your circle small. That guy what was that his quote? If you wanna be if you wanna be successful in life, young man, try you practice how did he even say it? Okay, changing your mindset was one. Changing your mindset, not having a fixed mindset. Okay, embracing a group mindset, changing your mindset about some things. Then practicing OQP. Practicing OQP is only quality people. That only quality people does not really mean people that just have money or people that are in the same class with you. Quality people can be people that bring the best in you, people that anytime you're around them you feel good, you have these positive vibes, people that you know that they are not jealous, they are not envious of your achievements, people that want to support you, people that are there for you when you're at your lowest. They are the quality people. So if you want to practice only quality people, you have to keep your circle small. You keep your circle small. So even if Cross, Kim, Pere, whatever are going to be friends, but for now, they need to create boundaries, because by creating boundaries, that will help them to understand themselves better. That will help them to understand themselves better. And that creating boundaries gives you time to really do some kind of self-reflection, to understand yourself really, and to know where you really faulted. I don't know if you guys are getting me. Like in marriage now, you see couples, if they are separated, by the time they stay apart from each other, they begin to embrace the good about the other. They start finding out the things they missed. And maybe if they are with other people, they will not be able to compare, okay, and say, wow, I would have preferred. That was exactly what happened with Tichidi Chikere and his first wife. You know, because they were young, the heat of yeah, everybody are moving out of the house. Pew, you're out of the house because you're angry. You're what? You're not my friend. They start being saying all sorts of things. What's my baby doing? Your dance. So at the end of the whole stuff, was it not this person entered, Nuella entered, before you know it, lots and lots of things, before you know it, Nuella moved out of the house. And when he was about getting married again, ah, when I read their whatever on Instagram, I was like, see how life is. See how life is. Now they are best of friends. So for now, I think they need to like give themselves some space. Yeah. Cross, they are cool, oh, but set boundaries. Cross and Pere, you guys are cool. You guys are cool. Very cool. Thank God they are. Liquorose is their friend. Liquorose is the middle person between them. They are cool, but set boundaries. Setting that boundaries will help you to, you know, understand the other party better, will help you to see the good in the other party. By the time you guys have been apart, you've been able to move on with other people, then you can say, wow, okay, this is this about this person. It just applies to all spheres of life. If it's not like it's not working, just create that boundaries and watch. Take your time to study the person from afar. You can still like the person, love the person from far. You understand? Because there are people that are very good to make friends. you know you can be friends with somebody based on, let me just use two call girls now. They are friends based on a common purpose because of that's what they do. Yeah, they just drop their contacts anywhere, they call them, and that's what they do. But they may not really be the best of friends. It's actually the work they do or whatever they do that brought them together. That's what's happening in BB Niger. So if you look deep down, maybe their real good friends may even be someone that hasn't been to the house. But because they've been in the house, they are like colleagues. And mind you, your colleagues are not your friends. If you've not heard this before, hear it now. Your colleagues are not your friends. Your co-workers are not your friends. They are just your acquaintances. So if you're here and you have a colleague and you say that colleague is your friend, I'm not trying to say like you can't find your like if you're a lady, you can't find a guy you can marry at your workplace, or a guy you can't find a lady you may marry at your workplace. But what I'm saying is that your colleagues are not really your friends. Just like they are nice people, they have your colleagues are not really your friends, because if you get promoted and that your colleague does not, that's when you know that your colleagues are not your friends. So your colleagues are just your acquaintances. Your colleagues are not people you come and be sharing deep secrets with. They are not people you come and be sharing deep. So just do your work, be cool with everyone. Hi, Jerry. Hello, what's up, Angel? Where are you? Okay, I'm here. Blah blah blah. They just meet like our friend. Everybody to your tent. Oh, Israel. Then you have deep things that you should keep to yourself and yourself alone. So for them now, yes, it will be fine if Cross, Pere, Kim, and friends, but not now. Not now. They should create some boundaries. They should create some boundaries for now. They should create some boundaries for now. Okay. Cross and Kim should, consummate whatever they have. Pere and Mercy should consummate whatever they have. Then later, next year, 2 years, if they still find themselves worthy to, like, wow, they can. But for now, the heat is on. Everybody should, like, do what? Create some boundaries so that you'll be able to understand yourself better. Do a self-reflection, because you may have some things that is not even promoting that relationship or that friendship. So for me, I think that the all these things going on, all this slut shaming, calling of names, all these insults flowing here and there from fans is really uncalled for. It's very childish to me. It's very, 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 very childish. It's very childish. So if you're supporting someone, you don't just come and you know be doing all this kind of things. Okay, please. So guys, I believe we are fine. I wanted to make this just for 30 minutes. We're almost going to an hour. So I don't know if any of you has anything, just put it in the chat, okay? But don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Hmm? If you come to this live, if you come to this channel, you always have something to learn. Okay, we always have something to learn. We are not here for negativity. We are here to promote your mental well-being. We are here to make you happy. We are here to treat you as royalty that you are, because you're royalty. If you've not started seeing yourself as such, see yourself as royalty. You're a king, you're a queen in your own way, in your own hub, in your own crib, in your own skin. Okay, you're uniquely made. Okay, Trini, turn down the volume of that thing. Turn it down. So okay, guys. So yeah, that'll be all for now. See you guys some other time. Okay. Don't forget to like the live stream. Always watch my videos. It may not really be about Percy. It can be about anything, but sure you like it. It will help you. Sweetheart, turn down the volume of that thing so that it doesn't enter this live stream. Please. Yeah. Don't increase the volume again, okay? So guys, take care. Good night. Good morning. Good afternoon. See you guys some other time. I really appreciate all of you. Meso Mom, Beauty, Levi, Ada. Okay. See you guys. Bye.